everybody. This is Steve Ellis out here in sunny California at the Olympic Auditorium, where tonight we're about to bring you another World Championship Pabst Blue Ribbon boxing bout. The big one, yes, indeed. The one between, with the crown jewels up, that means for the title, between Jimmy Carter, the champion, and his top challenger this evening, Lauro Salas, the kid from Monterrey, Mexico. Ought to be a real good one. And we do hope you have a good time watching it with us. And right now, let's get right up to the center of the squared circle and see what we have for you. All set for round one. Here we go. Lauro Salas with the black trunks, white stripes. Jimmy Carter, the white trunks and black stripe. I believe on your screen, you'll notice when we give you close-ups of Lauro Salas that he has patches above both the eyes. They allow that out here in California. We're in round one of a 15-round World Lightweight Championship fight. Back at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California, we're looking at champion Jimmy Carter getting set for round number two. Carter against Lauro Salas. Two minutes to go in round two. Challenger Salas, facing our camera, fights in flurries. with his uppercuts and his hooks. In round 2 of the 15-round lightweight title fight. Salas had Jimmy Carter hurt for those 20 or 25 seconds. We're looking at the man who is defending his title, Jimmy Carter. Willie Ketchum, his manager, talking with him. Willie has his back toward us with the name James Carter on back of it. Sammy Sharon is working over Jimmy right now while Willie does the talking. And while they're getting Carter ready for round 3, there's Salas being picked up, slapped on his back. Round 3. Jimmy Carter in the white trunks with the black stripe is still pumping uppercuts every time he gets the chance, along with that left jab trying to open up Lauro Salas. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd round. Both boys, incidentally, stand 5'6" and a half in height. Minute to go in this 3rd round. The challenger from Monterrey, Mexico, with the black trunks, Lauro Salas, has a very unorthodox style and stance. Folks, we're getting set for round 4 at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. We're looking at champion Jimmy Carter and now challenger Lauro Salas. The 4th round. Incidentally, we have lots of Hollywood celebrities around us, and a little later on we'll try to get our good friend movie star Richard Conte on with us. Boys have a long road to travel, 15 rounds. This is round 4. And we have exactly 2 minutes to go in this session. Right hand that time by the challenger. Salas is almost all elbows. He smothers punches with his elbows on the inside. Minute to go in this round. Folks, we just caught Lauro Salas talking a little bit to Jimmy Carter. Don't know what he's saying, but it's a little conversation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the Olympic Auditorium, we have one of my very good friends, one of the many Hollywood celebrities around us, Richard Conte, the movie star. Richard, how are you?
I'm fine, Steve. I want to say hello to everybody out front. And I'd like to encourage all the people to come out to see a picture I just finished about fighting called The Fighter.
The Fighter, that's a United Artists picture, is it?
Yes. It'll be out in a few weeks. It's one of the greatest fight sequences ever filmed.
Right, Richard. That was Richard Conte, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's round 5 in our Blue Ribbon Special. Carter is still attempting to bring those punches up. Two minutes to go in round 5. From those uppercuts, Carter has drawn some blood from either the nose or the upper lip of Lauro Salas. Hard for us to see right now. We'll wait till he turns around. Minute to go in this round. We have about 8,000 or 9,000 fans here. Good uppercut by Jimmy Carter. Well, that ends round 5. All ready for round 6. Jimmy Carter facing us. Lauro Salas with his back toward us. 15 rounds for the lightweight championship of the world. The blood I mentioned in round 5 coming from the face of Lauro Salas seems to have come from his nose. Two minutes to go in the 6th round. Got the breeze on that one. Minute to go in this round. The referee was a one-time bantamweight standout years ago, Frankie Vann. Came from Cleveland, fought a lot around the coast here. That's it. The bell ending round 6. Round number 7 coming up. Lauro Salas seems very much refreshed, getting his second chance at Jimmy Carter's crown. Back on April 1st, Carter defeated Salas in a thrilling 15-rounder. It got better as the fight wore on. Beside fighting in flurries, which we pointed out to you earlier in the telecast as far as Salas is concerned, he also smothers lots of punches when he gets in close range. We're halfway through this 7th round. We notice that Jimmy Carter, the champion in the white trunks, is also bleeding from his nose. Back at the Olympic Auditorium, getting set for round 10 in Los Angeles, California. Jimmy Carter, the champion, facing us with the white trunks. Lauro Salas, his challenger, with the black trunks. That inside mauling by the challenger, Salas, with 2 minutes to go in this 10th round. Salas brought that one from right field. About 50 odd seconds remaining in this 10th round. Well, that's the end of round 10. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight this huge Olympic auditorium is packed with celebrities from the sport and theatrical world. As we pan around the auditorium, I'll just call out some of the names of the people that I see. You try to get a quick look if you can. There's Burt Lancaster, Fred Astaire, and I see a very genial gentleman, District Attorney Ernest Roll, Lieutenant Governor Goodwin Knight, Lou Holtz, Chico and Zeppo Marx, songwriter Mac Gordon, Mickey Rooney, Donald O'Connor, of course our buddy whom we had on a while ago, Richard Conte. Just looking around, the various writers, looking at the working press here. All set now for round number 11. They've got Salas looking like he's ready. Means business. Down the stretch right now. This is the best round the challenger has had so far. Two minutes to go in the 11th. A minute more in this 11th round. getting ready for round 12. A Cal Eaton production out here on the West Coast, and the fans love it. Jimmy Carter, the lightweight champion. Lauro Salas, his challenger. Lauro Salas, with his short arms, likes to move inside and chop his punches. A minute more in round 12. That's it, the end of round 12, and we're following the challenger right back toward his corner. Little Lauro Salas, a dead game Mexican fighter, trying hard all the way. And folks, while they're working on Lauro Salas for the final 3 rounds, round number 13 coming up. In the teens we go, 13, 14, and 15. Ketchum is working on Jimmy Carter. Here it is. Jimmy Carter's left eye is busted open under the eye. He's bleeding profusely from the left eye. Two minutes to go in the 13th round. I believe I pointed out earlier that even though these fans are clamoring to have the fight stopped because of the cut, which they do ordinarily in non-title fights out here on the coast, California, they won't do it in this championship affair. Unless, of course, it's too rough to continue. Carter was hurt. Carter was hurt by that left uppercut. All right, fans, round 14. Been a rough fight all the way. Hard. Start a little slow and then open up fast. The 28-year-old world champion of the lightweight division, Jimmy Carter, in the white trunks, facing us. His 24-year-old challenger, Lauro Salas, the black trunks, with his back toward our camera. Jimmy's left eye is busted open and bleeding some more. Partisan crowd for the hometown boy. Look at the southpaw stance. Good right hand. The champion's a little bit hurt. That's it, the end of 14. People are really yelling, as you know, here at this Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. We're looking in the corner of Lauro Salas, who would like to cop the crown jewels tonight if he gets the chance. The water bottle. He's getting that right now, being refreshed. They're flexing his muscles. Only 3 more minutes of fighting to go for this little gamester from Monterrey, Mexico. And now, the champion defending a title that he tried so hard to get and so long, too. A good gladiator, good puncher, a mechanic in the squared circle. Well managed, well guided by Willie Ketchum, aided by Sammy Sharon. Round 15. Frankie Vann will move out toward the center of the ring. The boys will have to touch leather. Stay with us. It's going to be a good one. We're in round 15, about halfway through it. The title's on the line. One minute to go in the fight. Carter is still really strong. Thirty seconds remain. Fifteen more seconds, folks. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for the slips that Jim Lennon will collect in a second from the 2 officials, judges, that is, Joe Stone and Mushy Callahan, and referee Frankie Vann. The crowd really loved this Mexican boy, as you see. Well, what'll it be? How did you vote, huh? Let's get Jim Lennon. That's Mushy Callahan, 84-81 in favor of Salas. Referee Frankie Vann by 1 point.
Judge Joe Stone, 83.5 to 81.5 in favor of the new lightweight.
Mauro Salas, the new lightweight champion of the world. Just look at him, folks. Watch this kid. I'm just going to say right now, while the crowd is cheering, to those of you, well, this is Steve Ellis up here in the ring with the papers coming down from the people. And to those of you who are leaving us now, this is Steve Ellis saying good night and see you next Wednesday. The rest of you stay right with us.